Say Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Shai. First and foremost, we want to give our praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule by that great millstone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiums in the four corners of the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Right, just want to come and lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000, the 1/3 women and children. Right, just browsing through the internet, and checking up different article on the mark of the beast, and just typing, how dangerous is the microchip, right? And I bumped into this article saying that a 10 reason to never get the microchip. So they give you 10 reasons that you should never get this microchip. And they see all this reason, 10 reasons, and this different reason. The most I give you one reason, one commandment, straight commandment, not to take the mark. If any man take the mark of the beast, worship his image, you understand, gonna be destroyed with fire. Right? You understand? So all these other reasons, these Edomites, they're going into the effects, the after effects of taking this chip, you understand? So this lesson is just is to exhort the elect, not to take this microchip. You understand? Don't take this microchip, right? So you just go through this article, right? Yeah, not to take this chip, right? Right. So this is the next major prophecy that gonna come to pass. You understand? This is the next major prophecy that gonna come to pass, right? So, microchip and the human danger, right? When it is a microchip and the human danger, how microchipping will control the population. It will control the population because this devil playing that he's God, right? So it will control the population, right? He said, equal facts, data, breach, he said, do not even get a microchip implanted a microchip. He said, implanting a microchip sting, but here is a real stinging. The day may come when you cannot buy food, cannot get a paycheck, cannot get medical help, cannot get a driver's license, and cannot leave the country because you do not have a microchip, right? And this is scripture say that no man might buy or sell save that had the mark, and that's why it started with our elder apostle, the elder apostle Tahar, they've been preaching this for years. You understand? That the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. And it being more clear as the day go by, the Most High making it more clear. The Most High, the scripture say the Most High confirm the words of his messengers, roughly paraphrasing. So the Most High confirming the words of his messengers, which is the Most High word. So this microchip, this whole thing with the microchip, which is prophecy, which is the next major prophecy, that the RFID chip gonna be the new monetary system, where this devil will come with to control population, which starting with this Gorgia guy stone, maintain population under 500 million, right? And the Rockefeller, this is their device. You so-called white people, the devil. You understand? It's a superhuman power or super control, right? Is a microchip implant under the skin destructive to the welfare of a free and open society? It's a sinister force. Say no. He said he said, however, you need only to look to the mythology and literature past and present to understand the potential destruction a microchip has. certainly and the beginning, people will feel superhuman for having a microchip implant, but as soon as the novelty fade, the manipulation will start to creep into your vein quite literally. He said with an altering microchip under your skin, you will be able to secure access to billion mobile phone and computer, open car door key. He said keyless entry, start a motorcycle or a car, keyless in the ignition, light. He said light the way to your front door and pathway inside your home, load music preference in your car or home, get money from the bank with a wave of the hand, enjoy VIP treatment, free letter or exclusive park used as a marketing ploy, right? So all this is deception, right? And that's how the so-called white man rule by deception, right? The most I make him more subtle than any other beast in the field, right? You understand? So hey, this is subtletiness he coming with, right? Because that's how the most I make this beast, right? He's very subtle and crafty, right? Right? It's the first it's like first it was your pet, next it is you. They will want a chip, right? He said, how did microchipping go so quickly from pet to humans? He said the culting of American began with the first human microchip, and now the three square market wants its employee to get a microchip, and some of them are blindly volunteering for it, right? It was first the media and internet that tried to lure you to get a microchip by seducing you with superhuman powers like opening doors and starting vehicle, right? Magically, right? So seducing. So we go to this. We just click on this word seducing. God, this really so-called white man gonna be gonna beguile. He gonna beguile you dummies, right? And especially you dumb nigga like I said, the Bible is the so-called white man book. You niggas gonna take that chip. The Bible is the so-called white man book. He gave the book in slavery, right? Right? He said, um, it says seduction is the process of deliberately enticing a person to engage in a relationship to lead astray, right? To lead astray from duty, right? The duty that is so that the Most High said, do not take that chip, right? So he said the seduction is a process of deliberately enticing a person to engage in a relationship to lead astray from he said, as from duty. You understand? Right? So he said it was first. He said it was first the media and internet that tried to in lurk you to get a microchip by seducing you with a superhuman power, like opening doors and starting vehicle. He said magically, so you will actually want to get a microchip. Now employer are asking you to microchip. Someday, he said, someday they will require it for employment. You must say no, right? You understand? So he been telling you dumb niggas, right? And the most I've been warning y'all for years, concern this microchip and the guy at the camp out there teaching contrary. You understand? Saying that the microchip is an embargo, saying that this is some saying it's Christianity, some saying it's John 3:16. You understand? A whole heap of confusion. So the Most High confirmed the words of his prophets, right? The Most High confirmed the words, right? It's all kind of articles, hundreds of articles out there on the microchip. saying that the mark of the beast is the microchip, right? There is many articles from the started from the apostles, from the elders, from the sincere Akim across the globe, from people all in the world, from Christians. They are saying that the RFID chip is the mark of the beast. You understand? So there's no excuse. There's no excuse, right? He said this implantable device is being marketed as a trend and technological gadget. Be the force on the block. Never lose your wallet or key again. And this is deception. Never lose your key or wallet again. No one could to steal your get into your account, which is deception, right? All this is deception by what the beast, right? Which go back to this devil, right? You understand, right? Right. So there's how they're gonna deceive you people with lying words, right? You understand? Let me get a quick precept, right? This is Isaiah, right? This is Isaiah 32, and Isaiah 32 and 7. He said the instrument also of the churl. The churl is what a wicked man, right? Which go back to the so-called white man. He said the instrument also of the churl are evil. He devised it, wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words. So this what they can do. A device, you know, a wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words. Why they gonna say, hey, the force, the force on the block never lost your wallet or a key again. You understand? He said, marketing will encourage you to get a microchip willingly for free, but then soon will you willingly pay $150 or $200 to get one. Beware of the danger, right? So it's Isaiah 32 and 7. The instrument also of the churl are evil. The device, a wicked device to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speak upright. So the needy is the man, the Lord, that's speaking and telling you, hey, do not take the mark of the beast, do not take this microchip. You understand? Is the mark is the mark of Satan, right? You understand? Do not take this chip, right? Revelation 14, 9 and 10. Most I if any man take if any man worship the beast or his image, the beast go back to the NATO, his image go back to the one world order, or the mark, which is the RFID microchip. Hey, they shall be burned in the fire. Roughly paraphrasing. You understand? So the most I warning you people for a very long time. And more every day article that's coming out. Article being out, but what the spirit and the men the Lord to search and to look for these articles. You know, as I wake up, I watching um Pastor Ramlal watching the video, and he going into the barcode. I just say no. Let me just type in the danger of this microchip. You understand? Now I do this video through the spirit and power Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? So the most I can put the spirit on his men to search for these articles, because these articles out there. You understand? That's why we gotta keep watch. Is watching and to warn Israel, blowing the trumpet. Right now the trumpet blowing, you know, right? You understand? He said here is why peppered should avoid microchip, right? He say right, he said right, he said Here is why Pepper should avoid microchip. All right, he said a microchip is a mini computer that can do store and manipulate information and do simple computation, right? Right. He said it is like a UPC code, an identifier that can be used for anything from marketing to data storage to gaining special access and to controlling population. It has Johnnycon, right? Yeah, it's right. It said to gain in special access and control population. It has the draconian implication with small offense. It's a compatible heavy punishment. Your pet and livestock were the um, prover- proverbial guinea pig for the microchip testing and the cutting of America has already begun. He said the real reason for microchip in pet and livestock. Yeah, it's your pet and livestock were the proverbial um, guinea pig for microchip testing and the cutting of America has already begun. The real reason for microchip in pet and livestock is to get the general public comfortable with the plan to microchip human. Right? So all this is to deceive, right? And this is how the so-called white man is ruled by what? Deception. You understand? Right? He ruled by deception. Right? That's why the most I say now, Genesis 3:1, he said he made the beast more subtle and any other beast of the field. Right? You understand? You go into the word subtitle, go back to what craft, yeah, trickery, right? Using all these enticing words, all these advertisement, and doing all these things to entice the people into being comfortable into taking a chip into them, right? Um, right. They said the pet and livestock phase is the first phase in getting human accept microchipping. At this, he said at this phase they are only implanton your pet and livestock. The gadget phase is the second phase is in attracting the technological hamster with the microchip hipster, right? Um, right. So let me just go to these reasoning, right? It said this is 10 reasons. This is 10 reasons never to get the microchip, right? So they give you 10 reasons, but hey, the most I give you straight commandment not to take the chip, right? Not to take the chip, and they got consequences when you take the chip. You understand? But let's go into this article. They give you 10 reasons why you're not supposed to take that chip, right? Um, so reason one, microchip are the mark of the beast. You see this it? They say microchip are the mark of the beast, right? And our apostles and elders being telling you Israelite that the microchip is the mark of the beast. Hey, shalom to Mashak, the brother Mashak, shalom Akiyah Bashim Yavshai Bashim Akadash, Rakatam. Right? The most I been speaking through the apostles and be telling you people that the mark of the beast is the microchip. Hey, what these people I'm saying it here too. The inventor of the microchip, Carl Sanders, he gave a testimony and he said not to take it. Right? Right? He said the microchip are the mark of the beast. Right? Let me see if I find this precept. Right? The scripture said the Most High confirmed the word of his prophets. Right? So let me see if I find this precept. Right? This is my paraphrase and find this precept. Yeah, so like I said, this is the next this is the next monetary system is Isaiah 42:26. All right, let me read this precept. All right, is Isaiah chapter 42. So like Isaiah 44, Isaiah 44:26. You start from verse 25. He said that the first the first striking the token of the liar. He said that for striking the token of the liar and make it divine mad. He said that turneth wise men backward and maketh their knowledge foolish. And this is what the Most High gonna do to all these wise men, which beside with Esau, right? The knowledge is foolish. The Most High spread in the earth right now, and the Most High was taking down all them stronghold, which is lies that have power over his people. You understand? Let me read this back again. A matter of fact, so like, let me start from verse 24. Thus said the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. He said, the Redeemer and he that formed thee from the womb. I am the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that maketh all things, that stretcheth forth the heavens alone, that spreadeth abroad the earth by myself, that frustrated the token of the liar. So the Most High frustrated the token of the lions. Right? Hey, how we doing though? By bringing out the truth. The truth is in the earth now. Now is not time to be ignorant. But niggas still want to be ignorant. Niggas still want to say the microchip is an embargo or is Christianity or is um is spiritual. Some saying it's cash. There's a whole heap of profanity outside the temple, confusion, right? He said that for a strike of the token of the liar and make it diviner mad that turn it that turn it the wise men backward and make it their knowledge foolish. That he said that conform the words of his messenger. It's like that conform the words of his servant, that perform it the counsel of his messenger, that said to Jerusalem, thou shalt be inhabited, and the city of Judah he shall build, and I will rise up the decayed place thereof. So the Most High confirmed the words of his messenger, starting with Allah Apostle Tahar, and they Ella like Abba Bibin, High Priest Arya, Marsha, you understand? These Ellas, right? The Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai confirming their words. You understand? Right? So he said the 10 reasons to never get a microchip. He said one, microchip. He said microchip are the mark of the beast. He said it is plausible for a religious study. He said one need to look to Revelation 13, 16, 17. So that they're referencing the Bible, 18 and 16, for the affirmation that a microchip has all making of prophecy, and it's prophecy because the Most High. Let me get this precept. It's prophecy, right? You understand? It is prophecy, right? Right? This is Isaiah 42:9. Behold, the former things are come to pass. They, the former things. Let me say one of the former things. The Most High did flood the earth, right? The Most High said we can go into slavery. We went into slavery by via slave ship, right? So it's former things, right? He said, and new things do I declare before they spring forth. I tell you of them, new things. Hey, the mark of the beast. You understand? So the Most High tell you about these things. So now the Most High bringing what? Bringing his word to what? Bringing his word to light. These prophecies speaking, right? The Most High bringing his word to light. This is Isaiah 55 and verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the things whereunto I send it. And this will be seen. You understand? These things will happen. That this is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is a man that he should not lie. Let me get that. And this you people need to understand. This RFID microchip is the prophet is the Most High said this is gonna happen. This is prophecy. So this will happen. This will happen. The Most High put his spirit on the devil to do this. And they're gonna be judged for it too. Right? You understand? This is Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. It said, the power of Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had he said, and shall not do it, or had he spoken, and it shall not be, and he said, and shall he not make it good? Yes, so hey, the Most High confirmed the words of his messenger. Mark of the beast is the microchip. Right? He said, Revelation 13:16, it also forced all people, great and small, rich and poor, free, he said, free and slaves to receive a mark on their right hand or in their forehead, so that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark. Right? And there's Revelation 13 and 16. Right? I'm gonna read it from the scripture itself too. Right? You understand? Right? This Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Right? It said, and he calls it all, both small and great. Who he? The elite banking family. These who behind it, the Rothschild, Rockefeller, right? The DuPont, Goldman Sachs, these devil, these top witch, right? You understand? He said, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding come the number of the beast. Salakia. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 6, which is Kaisai stigma, which go back to Karagma, right? Kaisai stigma, stigma go back to what? Karagma, which is 6 in the Greek, which go back to Karagma, which is the mark, which is the prick or stick or insert, a incision, right? You understand? He said, even if you're not religious, it is indeed interesting to note that the ancient text has somehow had foresight. Yes, prophecy. Most I see he tell you about these things that even before it spring forth, he tell you of it. You understand? So now is the time for the chip spring forth. Now is the time for the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, right? You understand? Uh, reason two, risk of infection at the implant site is possible with the microchip. It is only logical to assume a risk of implanting a foreign object in the body. Think of other implants which have failure rate included. Breast implant have been known to leak often 10 years after a 26 after Salakia. There are 26 separate risks for breast implant, risks highlighted by the web by the webmb.com, right? Dental implant may cause injury or damage to surrounding structure, as well as nervous damage, which can cause pain. Dental implant also may cause sinus problem, right? He said reason three. He said risk of nervous damage and possible for implant. Right. Um, he said the entire procedure including set up paperwork take 20 minutes, but the actual pinch, he said pinch of the so like right. So it does getting into the different implant and showing you how these implant cause different risks, right? Right, right. So she said, but the actual pinch of a syringe under the skin take a few seconds. Here is an actual picture of the procedure insertion of the RFID into the right hand, right? Right. Reason four, it is not without pain to get a microchip, right? Implantation of this limiter isn't easy, and is neither a implantation of a microchip. They said the procedure involved numbing numbing the pain to insert the 1.5-inch chip. But as you can tell from the video above, there is blood. It is a large needle syringe, and the procedure is equivalent pain to having blood drawn. Right. So man, we telling you is right. Do not take this chip. You know, Esau gonna come with all kind of deception. You know, to make it look like it's something to make your life easier. The only way you Israelites life gonna be easier is listening to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and doing what we say. That's the only way gonna make your life easier. They're gonna give you an edge, right? They're gonna give you an edge, a protection in these last days from all this destruction, right? You understand? So the deception Esau coming to make your life easier. You understand? This deceive. They're gonna be deceitful. It's a microchip. Reason five, microchip cause cancer. It's a research confirmed that implanted microchip cause cancer. Laboratory mice and rats, chipped pet, and zoo animal all have developed aggressive cancer, cancerous growth at the site. Right? You understand? He said this has long been known. This has long been known, and yet ignored as the power that being enforced their will. You understand? Right? He said here is an article from the dog um, naturally.com, which provide good information on how implant microchip cause cancer. Right? Right? And the website is dognaturally.com. Right? It says number six, technological failure of microchip are considerable. Right? With new technology comes new problem. Microchip can stop working and they can be expelled from the body. You can't get a microchip out of your body if you take it this first and foremost. You can't get it out. Right? You're still gonna be destroyed. Even if you cut your hand off, it's still gonna be destroyed. Right? Medical malfunction. Right? Right? So don't even think about saying you're gonna cut your hand off, because they're not gonna save you. You take the chip, you're gonna be destroyed. You understand? So the best thing to do is don't take the chip, right? don't take that chip. If you take the chip, that's it for you. All right? You're gonna be destroyed by Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. I tell you that in right? Tell you that in Revelation 14 and 9, 10. It says scanner malfunction. Not all scanner pick up all microchip. This is the case which pet being scanned at shelter today in the ideal world, all points of scanning would use a universal scanner. This would not necessarily be the case, right? It's a technical malfunction, right? Failure of microchip implant or scanner and of the inserted device are possible, as well as magnetic res, res, resonance image MRI in incompatibility, right? So they're just breaking down, the effects, all right? And I show you, hey, there's a lot more effects, but hey, just don't take the chip. Do not take that, right? Listen to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? Do not take that chip, right? They got brothers gonna be beheaded because they didn't take the chip, but the most are gonna raise them up, right? Right? The most are gonna raise it up. So he said, as well as magnetic resonance, he said image and MRI incompatibility, right? They got virus, right? Um, he said medical computer virus are also possible for the chip itself as a technological failure. If you think of the microchip as a mini computer, and when the chip access the system, it has the potential to spread a virus. The system read the content and get the virus. Any other system that read the information also get the virus. This means someone who is carrying an infected medical device could feasibly infect someone else. It's rendering a device like a peacemaker useless. You understand? So hey, hey, just don't take the chip. Don't even go through all of this. But these people who take the chip are gonna be destroyed. All these people that take the microchip, because Revelation 36 says he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in the forehead. They're gonna be destroyed. And all you Israelites who in the military, Esau military, you're gonna die in the Middle East. Right? You're gonna become part of the Middle East. You're gonna die there. All you government workers who don't want to lose your job, who love your job, who wanna be patriotic, you're gonna die because you doctors gotta take the chip. You firemen gotta take the chip. You police officer gotta take the chip. Right? You Israelite need to get the hell out. You need to repent and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Forget about that job. Forget about being a police officer. Forget about being a soldier. Repent. Forget about being a doctor, because the word doctor means to falsify, right? In this society. Forget about being a loyal what's the word to say? A good the word that comes to me right now. But hey, forget about this place, right? This place set and preserve for fire, right? Forget about this man system, right? Repent. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, repent, right? Um, he said, what more? He said, what is more? There is no standardization in the term of frequency. Different country have different frequency chip. Most Europe use a 134.2 kilohertz chip. United States use a 125 and 128 kilohertz chip. For reason seven, microchip have the power to kill, right? Purpose, right? You understand? It have the power to kill, and that's why you take this chip, you can get this devil godlike power. Because remember the Gorgia guy stone. Check up the Gorgia guy stone. one of the commandments is to maintain population under 500 million. That's why why I think you see these devil keep why I think these devil keep talking about global warming and the how the earth overpopulate. The earth and overpopulate. We need to get rid of you so-called white people. You is the virus on the face of the earth. Right? You is the problem. You is the problem. Once we get rid of you so-called white people, the earth gonna be at rest. Right? The most I say when you devil get taken down, the tree is gonna rejoice. The earth gonna be at rest. Right? So you so-called white people are the problem on the face of the planet Earth. Now no global warming. Use the cancer. Right? It's you we need to get rid of, right? It's reason 7, microchip have the power to kill on purpose, right? Right? Talking about global warming. You devils need to be taken down. All right, let me get a precept here. This is Psalms, right? You see it, get to the this is Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. It said, the wicked plotted against the just and gash upon him with his teeth. Yeah, the plot against the plot against the just. Right? The just is you Israelites. But right on 2/3 of y'all in a heathen mindset. Right? Y'all gonna be destroyed. 2/3 gonna be cut off and die. Right? Just the A is the 144,000 in 1/3. Right? So y'all gonna be cut off and die because y'all are stiff-necked, y'all are rebellious, y'all against your creator, right? Y'all are antichrist, right? You understand? He said, it may sound a bit fictional, but the microchip really can kill. He said potentially if you get out of line, this is no science fiction. He said he said right? He said pattern are being filled by creator of the Neophirus ID included. So yeah, they're gonna put you jigs to death, right? You stiff necked Israelite who don't hear, right? You hear that the microchip is the mark of the beast, and you're following these false prophets who saying is it's spiritual, it is an embargo, it is Christianity. They're gonna make you all take these chips. You understand? Now y'all gonna die, right? Y'all gonna die, right? He said, deadly Sinai release. A study inventor has recreated a killing microchip and feel. He said and feel a pattern in Germany. He said the sinister GPS device has a lethal dose of cyanide that would allow the person to be exterminated remotely. It is a fast but painful death. You understand? Yeah. Most I can put you niggas to death to take this chip, right? You understand? Right? He said killer wave. He said killer chip can be inserted under the skin and then be embedded to send radio wave. Right? He said lethal computer virus, advanced medical device potential could become infect by another medical device and spread computer virus via the microchip. The potential here is for terrorism, right? Reason 8, microchip have possible electronic hazard, right? A Salakio, right? Not too far, right? So yeah, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai confirming the words of his messengers, you know, right? This RFID chip is by mean insert. It is actually picked up an amplifier. It's ambient electronic energy. If you have one of these chips and get in the range of a powerful electronic magnetic field, it can actually burn you. Yeah, you people gonna be burned up. You understand, right? Reason 9, microchip technology being questionable ethic, right? So you don't take this microchip. If people take this microchip, it's gonna be destroyed, right? You understand? And the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua got the sincere brother doing these lessons. It's a one of the elect, right? It's a one of the elect. Because only the elect gonna take heed, right? Only the elect gonna take heed. The most I say he gonna a motherfucker get it just now. Let me just read this, right? Right? It's a microchip technology bring questionable ethic, right? It's a microchip regulation may come from government and business, right? He said government, if cash is out, if cash is out of circulation, and cash will be out of circulation, right now they condition you people not to spend cash. That's why they got all these different cards, via debit card, Visa card, these different cards, right? They got you can use your phone, you can use wire transaction, you use Bitcoin, all these things to bring into condition you people so that they're demonizing cash, they're getting rid of cash, right? So it's a government, if cash is out of circulation, and it will be out of circulation soon, Abarataza, right? Because the microchip is the next major prophecy that's gonna come to pass, and they're gonna be the new monetary system. Revelation 13, 16, and 17. Right? He said, and the only monetary system allowed by law is the microchip, and this is gonna happen. Then you may be prohibited from buying grocery at the supermarket because your access are frozen, and they're showing you different commercial, or you can use your phone in Amazon, you know. They're showing different commercial, the people walking to a market, right, picking up the grocery and walking out, and as they walk out, they're being scanned with a computer and the receipt coming out from a machine. So the be conditioning you people to shop online, to shop in different grocery, different outlet, not using cash. So you people being conditioned, right? So because your assets frozen, say if you do not file your income or property tax, you will die of sure for you will die of sure and slow starvation, except for the sympathy of friends or family. And people dying in this world, and we still got the luxury of spending cash. They got a lot of people who well off, and people in this place hungry, and they ain't show them no sympathy. So when all hell break loose, there will be no sympathy. The Most I said, the love of men shall wax cold, and iniquity shall abound. You understand? Right? He said this may also come into question, as they may be in violation for feeding you, or the microchip will not allow you to buy alcohol because of your previous violation, and it will not allow you to drive, which might have implication on your employment, with a failure downward spiral, and eventual death from starvation. Right? Understand? Business. He said there are different manufacturer with different brand come different experience. Ethic come to pay, as some manufacturer may cross the line and impose questionable capability in their product that may monitor behavior or try to modify it. Question ethic with product may include mortgage product. You fail to pay the mortgage on time, and the chip lock you out of your home. The door and window shut with no way inside. Car loan product is products. He said you do not pay your car payment or the required insurance, and you would not be able to drive the car. The car door wouldn't open, and the engine would not start. Right? You understand? So, right. So hey, the truth is out there. You know, Reason 10, he said deceptive advertising that it is safe and reliable. Microchip manufacturer continue to mislead pet owner with false claim that the microchipping is safe and reliable. Nothing could be further from the truth as we demonstrate. So hey, you know, we know hey, one of Esau powers what deception, right? He ruled by deception. So we know this is all about deceiving the people. Because not safe when it shall say safety and when it shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming. Right? You take the chip, you're gonna die. There's no safety in taking the microchip. There is no safety in taking the RFID microchip. Right? He said, what more? A microchip is only one part of the identification system. Pet today also required to have a color with a tag for the license. Who say you will have a just um he said Salakia, right? Yeah, who say you will have just one microchip? They will certainly find reason to inject and implant you more than once, and with more implant come more problem, right? You understand? Yeah, brother. Baradania, 1 Corinthians 3:19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahweh. Can't yeah, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, right? He said, for it is written, He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Yeah. So you can take the wise in their own craftiness. The Most High can destroy the wise men of this world because the wisdom is foolishness. The wisdom is contrary to the Most High wisdom. They do everything contrary to the Most High said not to do, they do. So the Most High going to destroy them. You understand? Right? The Most High going to destroy these people. Right? These people going to be destroyed. So we want you Israelite not to take this microchip. You know, I know we sound like a broken record, but hey, this is for your good. This way your safety. Right? Don't put your trust in man. Put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? This judgment is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai judgment, not man judgment. Most High put the spirit of this devil to do that. Right? He said non-consensual implant are around the corner. It is no longer fictional. The process of human microchipping has begun, and while it is currently consensual, mandatory requirement will eventually come into play. Yeah, they'll come in, right? As soon as this dollar system collapse and all chaos break loose, famine, race war, invading one another, you know, hey, this devil will come in and say, you know what, you want to be accepted, you want to be part of you want to be part of the image, which is the one world order, which is the new world order, which is the image, you understand, which is the image of the beast, which is the new world order, right? You understand? Hey, they're gonna come like they are gods, and microchip many, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, right? So we exhort you Israelite, do not take the chip, right? Do not take the chip. He said non-consensual implant will happen just like in the fictional account we have read and seen in movie image getting an implant without your permission. The first who will get the implant will be outraged and will make a public spectacle. Under such condition, they then will be ridiculed by the public or labeled as lunatic and possibly sent to a psychiatric facility to demonstrate their lunacy publicly. This will reduce the threat of public outrage. Eventually, people will realize, but it will be too late. Yeah, it can be too late. So, hey, you know, don't take that chip. Do not take that chip, right? put your trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Do not take that chip. This is Psalms. Let's get a couple of precepts. Close out there. This is Psalms. Right. This is Psalms 118 verse 8. He said, "It is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai than to put confidence in man." So it's better to trust in the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai than to put confidence in man. Right? You understand? This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. He said, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience." Yeah, the elect gonna keep the word of the Most High patient. You know, the elect gonna do what they gotta do. They're gonna keep going to the highways and byways, right? 144,000. They keep going to the highways and byways. They can keep doing this video pestle. They're gonna keep watching. They're gonna keep eating this roll and go and speak to the house of Israel, whether they hear or they forbear, right? They're gonna keep doing that. And the 1/3, they're gonna believe on the man, the Lord, the prophets, and they can do what the prophets say, and they're going to be sealed. They're going to be sealed, men, women, and children. They're going to be sealed, which is the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, right? Which is you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, and constitution of Israel that's scattered all these nations in the four corners of the earth. They're going to be sealed by believing what the men, the Lord say, right? Their faith going to deliver them. By believing the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, this will going to deliver them by the faith, right? This is Revelation 3 and 10. He said, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation." What's the hour of temptation? The microchip. The microchip is the hour of temptation. You understand? That is the hour of temptation. When there is no cash, there is no food, there is no electricity, there is no place to rest, there is no clean drinking water, there's just evil upon evil upon evil. You understand? The Most High gonna protect his men. The Most High gonna protect them. So the Most High say, right? "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." And this is Microchip. God is gonna be worldwide, right? So the men, time with the 144,000 and the 1/3, they're gonna be delivered by their faith, by doing the things that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say, by believing in we say and do it. By the faith, they're gonna be delivered, right? By the faith, right? So take heed. These lessons that we're doing is for the elect, and also to tell the tutor we're gonna be the end, because they refuse to hear, right? They refuse to hear. This is Second Esdras, chapter Second Esdras chapter 9 verse 7. As he said, "And everyone that shall be saved," which is the Israelites, "and shall be able to escape by his work and by faith." So you can't have works without faith. It's a balance. Works can't go without faith, and faith can't go without works. If you have faith, you can do the works. You can do what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say. And by your works is how you show your faith. Right? So everything is a balance when it comes to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? Second Esdras chapter 9 verse 7. "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby he have believed." Whereby he have believed. So how we can show you believe? Through your works and your faith, which is a balance. It go together, right? Verse 8. Shall be preserved from the set perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, within my border, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the 144,000, the 1/3 men and children, countries and faith are going to be saved through faith. Through faith, they're going to be saved. You understand? That's how they're going to be saved, by believing in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and doing what we say. Right? You're going to keep them from the hour of temptation. Right? And you dumb niggas that take this chip, they are going to be destroyed. Right? Following these false scams. Right? It's in Revelation 14 and 9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast go back to near too." Right? Are you aged like that in the military? in the police force, right? Y'all gonna die because y'all have to take that chip, right? Y'all gonna die, and they are gonna be sent to the Middle East, right? He said, and the third angel followed them, saying that with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image, the image go back to the one world order. Or this man's system, this ordinances, is democracy, right? He said, and receive his mark, which is what is character, which is the RFID microchip, in their forehead or in their hand. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the Lamb. So y'all gonna be destroyed, right? Y'all gonna be destroyed. That take the chip, right? It's Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that worked miracle before him, with which he deceived them that received the mark of the beast. So when you receive this microchip, you're being deceived. You're being beguiled by Satan, which is the so-called white man. You're being deceived, right? Right? He said, and them that worship his image and them who conform to the one world order, right? These both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone. And the lake of fire is America, right? And don't feel by you're not in America, the chip you're gonna escape. No, everyone that take a microchip gonna die. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua gonna get each and every one of you. You Israelites and you heathens gonna be destroyed. Right? You understand? So don't take the chip, right? Don't take the chip, right? Most I say you can keep them from the hour of temptation, right? So you're gonna keep us from the hour of temptation. Right? This is Revelation chapter 15, verse 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, seven angels having the seventh last plague, which is the missile, for in them is the for in them is full of the wrath of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark. So the elect gonna get a victory. The 144,000 and 1/3 million children and the confusion of Israel, they're gonna be delivered. The Most High say he said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep you from the hour of temptation. The Most High gonna protect them with his angels. His angels are encamped around them that fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They're gonna be protected. They're gonna eat in the famine. They're gonna drink in the famine. They're not gonna be affected by no disease or nothing. They're gonna be protected. You understand? Yes, we got brothers who gonna be beheaded, right? It's the scripture said that they got brothers who gonna be beheaded because they're not gonna take the chip. Right? Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw the throne, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the soul of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their forehead or in their hand, and they live and reign with Yahushai 1,000 years. So these brothers are gonna rise in Yahushai, right? These brothers who die in the truth gonna rise in Yahushai. They're gonna rise up back, right? You understand? Back in Revelation 15 and 2, he said, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast and over his image and over his mark, right, and over his number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the arms of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And this is the elect, this is the chariot, they're gonna be in the chariot watching the destruction of the enemy, of the wicked. 2/3 of people gonna be in the destruction, right? And the destruction of the heathens. You understand? Right? Verse 3. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of Yahweh, and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are the works of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He said, the Almighty, just and true are the ways of the King of the saints. You understand? So, hey, this is a lesson to exhort you Israelites, the sincere brothers, the sincere sisters. Hey, take heed, turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? And he can protect you. Say, hey, right? He said, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, right? I will also keep you from the hour of temptation. Right? So continue keeping the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. right? And He's gonna keep us from the hour of temptation, you know. Hey, shalom to the brothers on the comment board, you know. Shalom to the brother Mashak and the brother Dania. You know, these two brothers from GMS Ghana. Hey, shalom to the brothers I'm over there in Ghana too, you know. Shalom to the whole field like across the globe, you know. You understand? Hey, with that was this was Edification. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who were at Great Millstone. And a blessed sanitation to the Akiums and the Folk and the ought to push the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom. Want to sell Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Right? Shalak Rayam La. Mashapatiyam La Babal. Right? Mawat Labal. Right? Shalom.